Yo, pause this for a sec. Would it be disrespectful to the JV TV anime fans? Sorry.
Okay.
Would it be disrespectful for me to say I think Zoro? Would it be disrespectful if I say I think Zoro can box with Kizaru? Is that disrespectful?
It's not disrespectful. If we incorporate everything we just seen in Wano, I'm on board with that.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. I just had to think because I'm like, he's sitting a comfortable lead ahead of Zoro right now. And I think if Zoro fights Kizaru, I'm not going to sit here and say, yeah, Kizaru's winning. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's a very good... Sanji. You could put Sanji in there. You could put Sanji in there.
I thought the matchup was honestly going to be Sanji and Kizaru when we heard that Kizaru was on the way to Egghead. I thought that's who was gonna box him.
But we didn't even see. We haven't been on Egghead really in a minute these past couple of chapters, so we don't even know what's going on. Like maybe that is what happens, you know. So we'll see what's going on. But yeah, like Sanji versus Kizaru is a conversation. So
exactly.
If Zoro is behind him, I'm already nah. Kizaru got to be lower for me, or Zoro got to be higher. They got to rework this.
Now that I'm thinking about it, we haven't even heard Sanji's name yet. If he's not near Zero, he's probably not gonna be. I doubt they got him in front of.
It depends. It depends if we get to see their thinking on, let's say, a Big Mom and a Kaido, because they're looking at 1053. So if we're assuming that they're dead and they're not on the list, then not having Sanji here is disrespectful, right? Because you're not even putting Big Mom and you know what I'm saying? But if Big Mom and Kaido and everybody's still here, then it's like, okay, I can see maybe why Sanji got nudged out a little bit. But he should still be top 20. Sanji should still be top 20. You know, yeah.
That's interesting. We're gonna see.
Turned him into light, in addition to making him inhumanly quick and letting him deliver devastating kicks. Kizaru's power also lets him fire lasers that can cause mass destruction.
I have a feeling the next one's gonna be Rayleigh.
If that sounds overpowered, that's because it is. However, since observation haki can let characters dodge things before they happen, and a lot of the strongest characters have it,
honestly, I'm thinking about it. Didn't I can't remember when. I feel like on Egghead, a few chapters ago, didn't they say Sanji had like some new advantage like against light, or some new asset that deals with light, or Vegapunk has a light invention, distorter? You hear that?
I don't remember. What I remember is Sanji tanking an attack from S Shark, and he just ate it. Direct attack from the Seraphim, he just ate it. Didn't even feel it really. In terms of the light, though, I don't remember.
I feel like they're low-key.
There was
like they kind of stuck it in, like it was just like mentioned, and then Vegapunk just went to something else. And I was like, damn, that sounds important.
Yeah, I have to go back.
But yo, I'll probably have to look at it again too. It's been a minute.
Kizaru isn't ranked as high as you might expect.
Man, first time seeing that.
Crazy, your boy crazy.
We're not saying he isn't a walking, slow-talking disaster.
You're like, yo, that's Luffy now? Post time? Yo. Before, you remember, it took the whole crew to fight one pacifista, and now all of a sudden he just dodging them.
I felt like that was perfect to him to come back there and like just demonstrate the difference.
Yeah, Luffy came back. He said, "I'm him." I was like, "Yeah." I said, "Hey, bro, you got it."
Clearly, you are.
Number 15, Sengoku. While the ex-fleet admiral of the Marines may be known primarily for his strategic mind, and
based on what I just saw Garp do a couple weeks ago, I'm not mad.
No, yeah, I think Garp is higher.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, Garp is definitely higher than Sengoku, but him and Sengoku, you know, they had a little duo back in the day. They fought against Shiki together. So I'm not mad at this.
So let me ask you, as I guess a devil fruit or just a power in general, how do you feel about this Buddha statue trope that goes on in it?
I think it's very powerful based on, it can create shockwaves that have Blackbeard and his crew literally held down for a little while. I don't know if we've seen Sengoku use it to its fullest extent, so I can't go all out. But what I will say is, if we know anything about mythical zones, right? And we know that Luffy has a mythical zone, Sengoku has a mythical zone, there may be a better awakened version of what Sengoku has right now. So I don't even want to rule that out. But I'll leave it at that. I think there's still maybe a chance for us to see a higher form of Sengoku, based on what we've seen him from Marineford. But I can't sleep on a mythical zone. You know what I'm saying? I think, Marco has one, Luffy has one, Sengoku has one. I can't sleep on those.
I definitely think Sengoku's ability is strong. I think honestly, I feel like his ranking is damn near where it should be, somewhere in that top 15 spot.
Right.
13.
Right.
But I feel like it's hard for me to just like scale it when I see it in shows like it's not the exact same in Hunter x Hunter. But
you're saying overall. Oh, I was thinking just One Piece.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah, because in One Piece, I mean, it's just him, but like just an overall, like besides, like their abilities are different if we're going off of him and the Master Hunter ability, but like it's the overall same concept of the Golden Buddha. So I don't really just know like what the scaling.
Yeah. I mean, Netero's is a little different because it's 100 hands.
Yeah.
But it's more, Netero kind of had it more on, he used it more defensively, where Sengoku was more on the offensive. But something that I didn't really see Netero have was like a shockwave, like blast that Sengoku really is using, which is interesting. You know what I'm saying? So I still think that Sengoku may have another ceiling that we haven't seen yet.
Okay, I think you bring up a good point. Because at first I wasn't even thinking about him having an awakening. Oh, he may have went half way in the war. I wouldn't even think about that.
Style and afro, Sengoku the Buddha is also one of the strongest Navy soldiers. His ability to turn into a huge living Buddha statue that can make shockwaves is strange, but effective. Sengoku has kept up with his good friend Garp for decades in their battle against pirates. Hell, he was ready to take on Blackbeard's whole crew by himself.
See? Come on now.
Yeah, you like that.
Maybe the biggest evidence of Sengoku's strength is that time he held back Garp from trying to kill Akainu. Not many people could restrain a furious and heartbroken Garp the Fist. Number 14, Kozuki Oden. This
Okay,
samurai
hold on.
turned
Time
pirate
out now. Because now we know. Dead or alive. We know dead or alive now.
Yeah, we do.
This list is crazy. It's dead or alive now. This list is crazy.
Sanji's not in it.
Sanji didn't make it. Hey, we better see Rocks. We better see Roger. We better see Whitebeard. I need to see. I'm telling you. This list is crazy. I'm telling you right now. If this is dead or alive now. They just put Odin on the list. So I don't even. I'm gonna leave it at that, man. I'm gonna leave it at that.
I see how Sanji maybe got nudged out the back door if possible. Because now that I'm thinking about it, I'm listening to everybody they put on the list so far. I don't think I'm taking out anybody that's Sanji. Like the closest comparison would have been like that 2019 spot of Zoro and Law.
But the thing is, they're doing dead or alive. So now we're in a point where some of those people we read might not be here. I got to see what they because dead or alive, there's already a decent number of spots in the top 10 that are preoccupied already, unless Watch Mojo dropped the ball.
I'm hoping they didn't do that. Yeah, for sure. Let's see.
Possessing charisma in spades, Oden has some of the most impressive acts in the series in his resume. Even as a child, the Kozuki heir performed ridiculous feats, like knocking out a bear. He could go toe-to-toe with Whitebeard briefly.
Yeah.
Odin very nearly killed Kaido, and even gave that nigh invincible creature a permanent scar. His endurance and pain tolerance are on another level entirely. He held onto the chain behind Whitebeard's ship for 3 days. But most impressive of all is his death, where he survived being boiled alive for an hour. What a beast.
Yeah. Yo, I was telling my people the other day, this was honestly the realest anime moment I've seen in a very long time. Like, I think Odin is probably the realest anime. That's not an MC.
Oh, okay.
Taking MCs out,
Yeah.
just side character. This was probably some of the most down shit I ever seen.
Yeah.
This nigga saved so many.
Yeah.
for his
Odin's goated. Odin's goated.
Not matter for.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Wait, is yours still playing?
It's on 13 now.
Oh, mine just went to an ad real quick, so I gotta.
Oh, that's cool. I can back up some because something crazy just kind of happened, honestly, to me.
Okay, how do I back out of this ad though? There it is.
You on 936?
It's okay. You could do it from where it is right now, as long as it's still on Odin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But look at this next one. Look what I got next.
Oh, Kuzan.
Kuzan may not be an admiral anymore.
So this is personally, I got Odin over Aokiji. Let me know if I'm.
Kuzan. I think Odin. I think I have Odin. I think I have Odin over Aokiji as well, man. I think the hockey again. You're fighting against Prime Whitebeard. You survived. Yeah. You survived the direct attack from Roger. I mean, these are things that I can't based on what Garp was just doing the other day. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I can say that Kuzan is gonna be doing what Odin's doing. Like I don't know if I can say that. Now I do think Kuzan's elite. If you want to say he's top 15, but I don't know if he's doing all that.
I think he's over the Light Admiral as well, Kizaru. But I can't give him Odin unless you're about to show me something in the chapters to come.
Right.
But and if not, I can't give him Odin just yet.
Yeah.
But you'd be wise to put some respect on his name. During his tenure with the Marines, Aokiji illustrates to the audience why there's so much respect for his former rank. He's one of the few opponents to land Luffy a complete defeat.
The perfect defense.
The Blue Pheasant's ice powers are among the strongest Logia abilities out there, capable of freezing huge swaths of ocean, even tsunamis.
Ice Age!
Perhaps the greatest testament to his strength is his off-screen battle with fellow former Admiral Akainu. Despite being at a natural disadvantage due to their powers, Aokiji still held on for 10 days and managed to permanently alter the climate on Harvard Island.
Streets needed. Need a top tier animation for this fight too.
Number 12, Silver's Rayleigh.
Okay, Rayleigh finally came in.
Pirate King, Silver's
Rayleigh finally came in.
Legend. A swordsman well versed in
Hold
all
on,
three
wait, you
kinds of
have
hockey,
something to say.
Rayleigh is
About the Akainu drop.
No. I thought you were talking something about Rayleigh.
No. I was wondering when they was gonna bring him in. 12. I honestly thought he'd be like 8.
See, the only thing now is it depends on who, because now it's dead or alive.
Right.
See, if it was alive, if it was alive, Rayleigh's auto top 10. But since it's dead or alive, I have to see what they're talking about. Because he could still technically be top 10 dead or alive, but I gotta see what they're on. I gotta see. That's why I'm chilling for now.
Let me ask you this: how far do you think the gap is between Rayleigh and Odin?
That's a great question. I think we got to see Rayleigh enthusiastic about fighting Odin, but Roger wanted to step in. I think that Rayleigh, at least at that time, I still think that Rayleigh would be able to contend with Odin. I think that he literally is. If you look at Shanks and Ben Beckman, you look at Luffy and Zoro, that's who Rayleigh is to Roger. So he's at least an approximation of his captain. They have a similar fighting styles. Rayleigh uses a sword. He's a hockey master. He spent 6 months with Luffy. Luffy entered into the new world, and then everybody said, okay, the Straw Hats are actually here. This is actually an issue now. This is the problem now. That's how powerful Rayleigh is. So I think just off that alone, the only thing you really should be worrying about is his old age. And that's the only thing that he's worried about. He's not worried about his skill set. He's just worried about the rust that he's accrued over time. And we got to see in the Amazon Lily, Blackbeard saw Rayleigh and said, I don't think I can handle Rayleigh. Rayleigh saw Blackbeard and said, I don't think I can handle Blackbeard. Somebody lying. Somebody is lying, all right? So I don't know who it is, but one of them is not telling the truth, or is one of them is wrong. And if they're at least in that conversation with each other, Rayleigh should be technically top 10. But because this is Dead or Alive, I have to wait and see, because I want to see how far they go. Are we talking Ryuma? Are we going off the rails? Like, I gotta see what we're talking about. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm chilling.
Let's find out.
Enough to clash with the likes of Kizaru and come away unscathed.
君はいかせん剣など久しぶりだ天の村雲
That shit was crazy.
He can knock out a room full of people with his Conqueror's Haki with enough precision to omit those he wishes to keep standing. The man once swam through the monster-infested Calm Belt and had enough strength to kill some of its inhabitants.
ってことはもっと遠い海で遭難してずっと泳いできたのか
さすが伝説の海賊
Rayleigh may be a senior citizen now and semi-retired, but he's still monstrously powerful. Number 11, Mihawk. While we haven't seen him go all out, what we've seen of Hawkeye Mihawk so far is incredible.
Nah, Mihawk fans are in the mud. Mihawk didn't even crack top 10. Oh man, that couldn't be my goat. But but either way, you know, this is crazy. I honestly,
Who's your goat?
right now, my number one right now is Shanks. I mean, it's been Shanks for the past, I would say, 3 years. I said that Shanks was the strongest alive in the One Piece world. But since this is Dead or Alive, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. I don't know if Shanks is not gonna have that number one spot because it's Dead or Alive, and I'm cool with that. But you know, as long as Whitebeard and Shanks are placed properly, I will relax. That's what I need to see. It looks like Shanks is over Mihawk. Listen, you know me, I'm Team Shanks.
I'm gonna step up for all the Mihawk fans right now.
Ooh!
Talk about this gross miss era. Seeing that they made a mistake with where Miguel Fujitora was, so this wouldn't be their first one. But hopefully it'll be the last. I gotta ask you, as a strong Shanks fan, I need you to, honestly, to me, stand up for what Shanks did to you.
Yeah.
Like, he got the dub, that's cool.
Yeah.
I felt like, as a Shanks fan, aren't y'all upset the first Shanks fight we get to see is against? Wouldn't y'all wanted to see something more alluring or worthy?